Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Pittsburgh's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
To throw, it's Allen. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. From his opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Pitt getting set with the 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. A 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And the defense brings him down. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Aggies offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. Just ran away from the defense. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Got a good one in our hands, which we're hoping for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown hit.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. He makes the grab. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, A&M. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The backs got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback still with the football. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Looking to throw it on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This is the 6th play on the drive. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again on second down. And now another deep ball here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minnesota going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
And the Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get him down after the completion. Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Aggies pick up enough yardage for a first down. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Single back, takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Aggies are in the red zone now.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He can't stop him. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. The Panthers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, guys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
set up. It's a first down play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting him off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history, going all the way back to 1935.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage. The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass. It's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 41, another first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
But the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Jukes to get past a man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. A running play called on fourth down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The ball is looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback keeps the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes him pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much up. Interception to give the offense the football at the 42. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And the Vols come to a line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting half.
He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? They stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, a touchdown to a wide-open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he fires the football to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that.
Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Give it to the back again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Vols will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They'll run it to the left. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back do just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Hands off to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. On first and 10, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. So Utah's will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle.
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window.
Chris, I cannot believe the very first play of the national title, we've already got a turnover. I think the quarterback really trusted his receiver, tried to put it in there, and the defense capitalizes by being able to get their eyes on the football to come up with that interception.
The offense starts with a short field. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes. To a first down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Utes will line up to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And he pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half and talk strategy here. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Utah offense takes the field. Let's see how they play this year. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Utes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Pass falls incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers.
He's looking deep here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Utes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to...
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. And the Utes offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. A handoff to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Snags the quick throw. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The Utes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it on the move. Finds his man, has the first down. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. And the Utes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion. They'll feed the back again. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utah. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. Hey, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And it's Utah in the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offense.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how?
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. He'll field the punt. And now the first play of this drive, you're set up at the 37. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And the single back takes the handoff. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach in the off.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looking to the end zone. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up. Second down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Sticking with the running game. Gets some space around the 30. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Utah Utes.